Hi guys, Pre-Prod Ian here. Uh, Before I start this video, gusto ko lang mag-share ng announcement. Uh, Nakakamiss mag-real talk. Talagang hindi ako nag-real talk for the last few weeks of Lent. Parang penitensya ko na rin kahit papano during this enhanced community quarantine. So, I might as well get myself into it after this week kasi pinapalipas ko lang ang oktaba or yung Easter octave. So literally before the tea drops, and I'm not endorsing any brand, I would provide you with the some kind of a backlog, kung tutusin, backlog ng mga gusto kong sanang i-tackle. And one of them is Denice Lao's song, brand new single, Araw at Buwan. And it will come out after this video, so cue that video.
The following video may contain sensitive topics. The views and opinions of the presenter to these are plainly his own. Furthermore, any and all views and opinions of the presenter do not in any way reflect the views, opinions, statements, and advocacies of his personal contacts, his family, his affiliations, and his profession. While the presenter makes a commitment that all content is original, he is obliged to cite references or acknowledge resources mentioned or used in the production of this video. This disclaimer is also written in the description below.
With a lot of time to kill during the Paschal Triduum outside the necessary prayers and monitoring work, I decided to write a script and record and share a very late but hopefully sensible and relatable review of the song from up-and-coming Filipino musician and songwriter Denice Lao. Though the script for this video is only set to finish once the music video of that song is released, and upon this recording it's gonna be 24 hours somehow, more or less 24 hours from the premiere on YouTube. So I'll record the second part of this video after I saw the music video, but I'll have the rest here. So yeah, and basically it's the Easter octave, so happy Easter pa rin. It's gonna be still 50 days of Easter, so happy Easter, Alleluia, Christ is risen, that's, and all the other greetings. Now, one more thing before I get started. I would like to apologize to Denice early on, as I may have already forgotten some methods of art appreciation, so this might be crappy. So anyway, here goes nothing. Hi guys, Ian here. On February 28th, up-and-coming singer and songwriter Denice Lao released her first Tagalog song called Araw at Buwan, or Sun and Moon in English, as a follow-up for her debut single Just Got Home last year. And we'll be reviewing Araw at Buwan in this video. Now, before anything else, you might be asking, who is Denice Lao? Now, Denice Sharina Lao is a Chinese-Filipino singer-songwriter. She got her bachelor's degree in communication arts at the University of Santo Tomas in 2013. Now, you might ask me, why do I know this? Well, it is an open secret that I graduated that same year. In fact, she and I are of the same class and program as middleweights, hosts, and personalities such as Julius Fernandez, Mark Toldo, Catherine Caday, Dan Cobangay aka Leo, Nick Seniego, Danica Reynes, who is competing for Miss Universe Philippines this year, Kina Villanueva of DZAS, and even the YouTuber Maricel Tulfo. Yes, the daughter of the legendary Rafi Tulfo, to name a few. So Yes, naging kaklase din namin ang anak ni Rafi Tulfo. I don't know how or why this happened, but yeah, it's really I don't know, it's just surprising. Yun lang masasabi ko. Kung sino pa yung hindi ko na mention sa mga kabatch ko or whatever na medyo sikat, forgive me. These are the people that I just know in my head. So sino man kayo, whoever you are, kilala niyo sarili niyo, and good luck and congratulations sa inyong mga iba-ibang endeavors. So yun lang. So yun lang yung mga kabatch ko na talagang di naman sikat pero medyo sikat ng konti. So before bago pa ako maligaw, let me continue this. As a working scholar, all that Denice ever wanted to do is to make her passion her profession once she gets out of college, which almost all of us dream to do but for some reason struggle to afford. Hard words to say, but ain't that the truth, right? She is, after all, a chorister as a little girl, as she shared out. I haven't known her that personally because of the size of our class. Our class for that program is 5 sections, and approximately 50 students per section. So go figure. Approximate lang yun. So it's more than just 150. So yun. I haven't known her that personally because of how large or how sizable our class is, but from the way I see her poetry and music, and based from my very few interactions with her as college students, it's distinctively Denice Lao. Vulnerable yet cathartic. In Tagalog, maraming hugot si Denice Lao. I heard her first single, Just Got Home, in its raw state a while ago, long before she released it mid-2019. And I am really surprised na talagang yun yung pinakaunang original song niya na nirelease niya. So, kasi naano ko na siya napakinggan ko na siya, and it's more of timing talaga eh. Yun yung message nung Just Got Home. And if you haven't watched it, it's up there or in the description below. You choose. Now, when her music career took off, I was actually stunned but not surprised. Why? I understood back then that this is the life she wanted to do all along. And her bestie or her buddy, Vera Rosales, kabatch din namin. She's also a student leader back then sa sa class na, sa buong class namin, not just the section and all that. She's also ecstatic on it. Talagang magkaibigan talaga sila, whether it's in music, K-pop, and everything. Yun yung nakikita ko sa social media nila pareho. Yun yung alam ko. Now, it is still a long way for Denice. I can absolutely tell. But I highly bet that her hugot songs will eventually go mainstream. And I have actually tried to write this down, pero wag na. Baka magkaroon pa ako ng masamang comments dito. So I would just end it at that. I really hope Denice Lao would go mainstream. Now, on early Holy Wednesday morning this year, a supermoon event happened during what is called a super pink moon. In Christianity and Judaism, this is also called the Paschal moon, as it is within or near the Passover for the Jews and Holy Week for Christians. It is called a pink moon because of the fact that it is a full moon that happens during April or during the spring equinox. A supermoon is a full moon event where the moon orbits at its nearest point with the Earth, called the perigee. Now, during our lifetime, there have been very great lunar events that we have observed in the night sky, such as lunar eclipses, supermoons, and even lunar eclipses within supermoons. So, ang ganda ng mga nangyayari sa night sky natin for the past few years. And it just happens. I mean, I'm not just a history buff or a history enthusiast or a liturgical enthusiast. I also am an astronomy enthusiast. In fact, para magkasabay yata naging interest ko nung bata ako sa kasaysayan at sa astronomy. I don't know why, but maybe it's because of the fact that these things are interconnected through history and how people have explored space and all that. And I really am happy that some people who are science enthusiasts with a little bit of hugot with them have decided to create a page called Earthshaker. I'll link the Facebook page on the description below. I hope you can follow them. You can also follow them on Twitter. Nandun basta lahat ng links ng Earthshaker nasa description sa baba. If you're someone who is in love with science and in love with hugot punchlines that has some scientific meaning, you better follow Earthshaker. Links are in the description below. But before this video be diverted to an astronomy lesson, as it might have happened, I would put us down back to earth and answer my own question. Why have I shared this if we are talking about Denice Lao's music? Now, as I mentioned earlier, she released her song called Araw at Buwan at the end of February. As I shared it initially, prior to me thinking that I should review this song, it was a parting shot to a month about love and loss and everything who got in between. Now, allow me to dissect this song a bit through some of her lyrics and see how it goes. But before I do that, some context and full disclosure. Unahin ko ng full disclosure. I am tackling a song or a music piece that is not mine. So, whatever clips or songs that you might hear from me or whatever, Araw at Buwan is definitely Denice Lao's. It's her property. She is the author of it. I am just reviewing her content. That's it. So, I better get it out of the way. Out of the way, rather. And some context, the persona here is the sun, while the subject is the moon. The persona is the lover who compares herself, since the song's author is female, to the sun. That's why from the get-go, Denice writes this line: Ako'y araw, liwanag na di kita ng iyong paningin. While the beloved, addressed in this poem and piece, is personified as the moon, cold, gray, and inanimate. And the chorus hits hard with what seems to be an irony of astronomical degree. And the chorus goes, Kailan ka ba mabubulag sa buwan? Kailan mo mararamdaman ang init ng aking pagmamahal sa iyo? Again, all that all that tidbits of that song, Denice Lao owns it, okay? I just sang it, it's no cover. I just use it as a reference for this video. Full disclosure, all credits to her for that song, okay? Now, honestly, the lyrics are just that. Vague, concise, and yet relatable to those experiencing unrequited love. Honestly, I was looking for more depth, more gravitas in Denice's poetry, but this is a fair shot for the masses to understand her musicality and her content, because Just Got Home is an English song, so her writing in Tagalog or singing this in Tagalog would hit home to those young people who are into hugot songs. So basically, yun siguro magiging audience niya. Hopefully. I understand though that she writes her feelings out, and in that method, it may be a bit unorganized, but once she gets them to order, the magic begins. I say that as of the moment. Araw at Buwan is as mysterious as the inanimate latter of the two. Somehow, not received fairly as Just Got Home, but Denice has a trick up her sleeve, and that is her music video, which will premiere 24 hours from now. And in that note, I'll see you then.
24 hours later.
Hi guys, I'm back. It's not a salty reactions. This is part 2 of the review, and I'm going to watch Denice Lao's Araw at Buwan. I'll be back to you later. Hi guys, I'm back, and this is gonna be part 2 of my review of Araw at Buwan. And basically, it's a normal music video, and unlike any other, it's not really that great, but it's not really that bad. For a first timer like Denice Lao, I kind of like the graphics or the graphic motion of the camera and all that. I've linked the music video in the description below. Some initial thoughts. I just noticed that for some time now, Denice Lao is kind of incorporating the color yellow. She has this knack for the color yellow in her branding. Kasi nung dun sa Just Got Home, parang may konting shade of yellow dun eh. And now, mas nangibabaw yung shade of yellow, lalong-lalo na doon sa mga bulaklak na nakapaligid kay Denice. And it kind of represents a lot of things. First, ayun nga, parang continuing theme dun sa Just Got Home. Second, maybe she is also paying tribute to her college life in UST, since one of our university scholars is golden yellow, kaya meron din kaming cheer na black gold black white. And it just makes sure that the theme is consistent, kasi nga araw at buwan. So this basically represents the sun, specifically in the afternoon or in the dusk, because it's shot during the music video is shot during the afternoon, and then continuing on to dusk and early evening, yung mga oras na nag-aagaw ang liwanag at dilim at kumakagat ang dilim. So yun yung initial thought ko dun sa music video na yun. And it's not bad. It's good that this thing, or this yung cinematography dun sa music video, it's very consistent to the lyrics that Denice made. So, doon pa lang hands down na ako eh. So, I mean, there are things that could be better, that's for sure. But, since this is just her second music video and Just Got Home is more of a static thing, kahit papano ito medyo medyo uh, level up siya dun sa music video sa Just Got Home. So that's just me. Now, let me get to the full dissect. From the get-go, the music video for Araw at Buwan, directed by Ino Gonzalez, is just like any other music video. Shot on a location at some provincial garden overlooking the mountains. The persona, the lover, acted by Denice, is dressed as a frolicking lady who is supposed to be happy like a little girl, but doubts and troubles beset her as the beloved, which is the subject of her song, is some kind of a night person. Maybe the scene there where Denice stands in front of a set light in the backdrop of the night sky makes that point clear. Now, remember, this is some kind of a breakup song or something that would remind people of difficulties of being in a romantic relationship or even a marriage. And I'm willing to be corrected by Denice Lao herself if that's not the case. It is supposed to be sentimental and a bit of a downer. So expect a lot of people who would relate to this song. As I said dun sa part 1, hugot song siya. So talagang ganun talaga. I mean, ganun yung kapangyarihan ng isang malungkot na kanta. It really pulls the strings of your heart. That's how she attacked it, and it's good for her. I mean, basically that's how she sees herself during the time she wrote it, and come to think of it, makaka-relate ang maraming tao, and it's a good thing for her. Now, some commentaries. I highlighted in part 1 that Denice and I are both communication scholars in UST. I am very delighted that she somehow applied some of the things we collectively learned. And by the way, she can be a good cameo actress for some music videos as a start. And hopefully, siguro kung medyo kung medyo gusto niya mag diversify, not only being as a music artist, but siguro in the actress or whatever, pwede siya dun kung tutuusin. Hindi naman sa na-train kami lahat na gawin yun. Most of us are behind the scenes guys, but Denice is a performer, so talagang pinaghandaan niya to and the acting was absolutely spot on. And kahit siguro si Ma'am Faye matutuwa siya na isa sa mga dati niyang naging estudyante up and coming OPM singer na. So again, it's for now it's very high praises for Denice and her team for that music video and for the song itself, or for the way she wrote her music. So yun, from Beethoven to Juan Carlos Labajo and beyond, people have shared their stories about the moon through music and poetry. Denice Lao may now be one of the singers who offered an ode to Earth's nearest celestial neighbor. Now, when I first saw the lyric video for Araw at Buwan, I was one of the first people who saw it on its premiere day on YouTube, just as I am one of the first people who saw the music video on this recording. So what I commented on the lyric video is what I would like to say as a conclusion for this review. Lyrically, the song is a bit vague, as the lover described the ignorance of the beloved as that of a moon that blinds the sight of the beholder, which does not do so in reality. But if taken into the context of failed or dysfunctional relationships, and relating it to the juxtapositioning of the sun and the moon, which the latter can be seen in broad daylight at certain points in its orbit around the earth, then will the message make sense. The lover is the sun, whose light and heat radiates unto the beloved, who is described as the inanimate moon, which receives and bounces the sun's light to earth and absorbs its radiation, yet remains to be the cold, gray, and alluring object the Apollo missions dared to tread, and what the Artemis program wants to follow through in 2024, hopefully. To add, at the very least, the music video was absolutely consistent to the theme and has actually did the lyrics and music justice. Now, I understand this is just one train of thought, and many of you will know more or better about the message of the song. Now, if you do, I would really appreciate it if you comment below kung ano yung take ninyo dun sa kantang Araw at Buwan. You may also check out my COVID-19 diaries playlist dyan sa taas. Nilagay ko din sa description sa baba, where I shared anything and everything about this plague and why you need to watch them. And to Denice, Brad, congratulations on your music video for Araw at Buwan, and I hope for your success in the OPM industry. Again, congrats sa'yo and congrats sa team mo sa paggawa ng music video na to, and also for your musicality. It may not be as good of a hit as of the moment, pero maraming naniniwala sa'yo, that's for sure. Isa na ako dun. One of your batchmates in college naniniwala sa kakayahan mo bilang isang musikera. And I would absolutely look forward to more of your music in the future. So, other than that, I'm done with this video, finally. And with all that said, this is Ian, telling you that at all times, be the salt of the earth and the light of the world. Until the next review, see you next time. Bye, guys.